It's time to leave Antalya, and I'm down here at the bus station waiting to go on a FlixBus to Göreme. It's about a 9-hour journey apparently, so I'm here half an hour early. It's already hot. I'm ready for the 9 o'clock bus this morning. I've been in lots of bus termini around the world. Mostly they're hectic and crazy, but I must say this one is very calm at the moment. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, but no, airport security style scanners to bring your luggage through, and all quite civilised at the moment. Antalya. The air conditioning's kicking in at last. The gentleman's been round issuing drinks to everybody. Quite a nice touch. Fascinating bit of architecture there. Lots of agriculture here on the outskirts of Antalya. We're just leaving Seric now. More agriculture. So far we seem to have had one very big long urban sprawl, even though we've been travelling for over an hour. Now those big tall plastic tunnels, they look to have banana plants growing inside them from the silhouette of the leaves. Curious. Well, we've left the coastal plain and now we're heading north up into the mountains. We seem to have reached some sort of high prairie meadow type situation. Lots and lots of goats. I imagine in the winter this is all covered in snow up here. of barley and stuff like that. That looks suspiciously like strawberries to me. Region. We're just passing the small town of Adakoi. Poplar trees, wheat fields. There must be no shortage of water up here. Approaching the shores of Lake Gölü or Golu, which is a massive lake. It's more like a sea. You can barely see across to the other side. That must be 10 miles, I should think. Town centre of Beyşehir. Travelling for 3 hours now, and I'm thinking a comfort break might be due. Just passing Lake Baraji. Down from the high ground to Konya, which is about 5 miles away. Arriving at Konya. Wow, this is a massive city. Centre of Konya. We've arrived at Konya. Massive bus station, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so just managed to get something to eat. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks like food, and it was a long stretch. Left at 9 and it's now 1:45. Anyway, we've done the bulk of it, so just going to hang on and grit our teeth and try not to get too much of a stiff tummy. 5 minutes and we're off again. agricultural region of Turkey. Everything is to do with tractors and cattle and crops. And a lot of emptiness. It's like a grain store. Another silo. Camping site. X-ray. Closer. Okay, we've arrived. 8.5 hours on the bus. Extremely tired. So I'm glad to be here at last. I'm going to go and see if I can find my accommodation. Hopefully, sorry, I'm knackered. Hopefully comfortable, really. Airline type seats. Hard as hell, admittedly. Intermittent Wi-Fi. Small amount of refreshments came round, but the journey was only broken by about 4 or 5 3-minute stops. So quite an arduous bus ride. But generally speaking, that Flix bus ride have got my seal of approval. £20. Well, I've arrived at my accommodation, very close to the bus station, Yusuf Bey House. Nice and cool in here. It feels as if it's made of rock. Let's just have a look at the room, shall we? Okay. Generous sized bed, I'll say that. Tea, coffee making materials. Fridge. Big telly. Wardrobe. Lovely stone walls. Wow. Bathroom. Normal stuff you'd expect to see. A radiator. I can't imagine who's going to need that. Shower. Well, that all seems to be very nice. So I think the first thing we are going to do next is put the kettle on and have a nice cup of tea. Right, I'm at Yusuf Bey House in Göreme, and Ali here is the manager of this wonderful hotel. We're positioned right next to some of the most fantastic scenery you'll see anywhere. Ali, how many rooms have you got here?
We have 10 rooms in here.
You supply rooms with breakfast?
Of course, we have room include breakfast also.
And do you get many English people coming to stay?
Of course, we have many English people come here.
And they give good feedback, I guess,
Of
yes?
course, yeah, correct.
So Ali here will welcome all English people travelling to Göreme in Turkey, and you're sure of a warm welcome and a very special breakfast every time.
Thank you.
Well, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Hope you found that reasonably interesting. It was my account of a FlixBus ride from Antalya to Göreme. Quite doable, 8.5 hours, comfortable enough, really. Seats, only 3 seats wide on the bus. The journey just broken by those few very short cigarette breaks for the driver, and you just wait for 8.5 hours and you arrive in Göreme. And if I may say so, it's worth every single penny and every single mile of that journey once you reach this fantastic destination. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be very nice. Thank you. You'll be able to see what else happens on this one-way adventure. We're in Turkey at the moment. Thanks again for watching.